Got it. All right. We are officially recording. It is now time for our Team Fireball Monday night call. So thank you for being here, whether you are listening to the replay on Facebook Live or right here on our Zoom. We appreciate you. We are so excited that you took the time to plug in, to be with our team, and just kind of absorb all the awesomeness. There is nothing like coming together and sharing what we know, sharing what we've learned, and sharing what we are excited about. So just very quickly, my name is Alice Beretta, in case you don't know me. I am an equine vet, mom of 2 boys and a wife, and also LifeVantage distributor. Pro 5 with LifeVantage, but that is soon to change into some other nomenclature that I'm still working on. So excited to find out what my new title will be, and trying to determine what my new goals are. But either way, my goal is to share this with the world and keep reminding myself of what we have our hands on and what we have to share with people and the difference that we can make in people's lives. So none of that has changed. We do have an exciting new product that I would love to share with you a little bit more. Christy's covered a little bit about our Rise AM and Reset PM, but I just wanted to cover a little bit more about it and devote a little more time, because I actually been taking it for a little while and I can tell a difference. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I wasn't sure, you don't know really how your body is going to respond. You hear everybody else's stories and you're like, yeah, I'll see. I'm that kind of person. I'm like, you're not going to influence me. We'll see how it goes. And so I love it when I have my own testimonial, because that I can share with people. I have to get excited about it for me to be able to have the posture that it takes to share with others. And that's the beauty of our products. Like, we believe in them and it makes it seamless and so much easier to share. But anyways, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but I do have a little PowerPoint. So let me see if I can share my screen with all of you. And there you go. And then let's see. All right. Can you guys see it? Yeah, I see thumbs up. That's always a good sign. All right. So hold on. I think, oh, whoops. All right, you guys bear with me. I got to find the beginning. Where did my beginning go? Oh gosh, now I have to scroll up. I thought I was prepared. You just never know. All right, here it goes. All right, I want to start with some announcements. First of all, congratulations to our distributors who have new enrollments this week. I just love how it's so steady. Every week, it's like sometimes the same names, sometimes different names. And it's just so fun to see that the things that we are doing, us sharing with others is actually producing new customers and new people that'll be able to share our products with the world. And it's amazing. Like, referrals are a big deal, and being able to share with someone who shares with someone who shares with someone. And sometimes these are people that we haven't heard from in a long time, or just haven't really been in the business, or they don't seem to make it a priority, but yet they can't help but share our products anyway. So I love that. So congratulations, Jenny Field, Jean Sonnenfield, Melissa Kaysen, and me. All right, so I'm going to start with Rise AM and Reset PM, because our other topic for tonight is talking about our vision boards, the ones that are in progress and the ones that are completed. But I didn't want to kind of go into that because that might take a long time. So I wanted to go ahead and cover Rise AM and Reset PM, and how they contribute to us living our lives activated. All right, let me take my notes so I don't ramble. So really science has shown that taking a complete day's worth of vitamins and minerals all at once is not the best approach. So what is the best way? What do we do? And that's where Rise AM and Reset PM come in. So, gosh, I hate it when it covers my words. Sorry. So Rise AM is a multi-nutrient blend of 24 vitamins and minerals, herbs, and adaptogens. It's divided into 2 formulas, one for AM, one for the morning, and one for the evening. So the key that makes it successful or effective, right, is that there's this time-wise nutrient delivery system. The Reset PM supports calm and relaxation before bed, and Rise AM supports energy and focus. So there are 3 components to this that make this time-wise nutrient delivery system work. And one, it's the right nutrients, key nutrients to support cell signaling and gene activation. They have to be in the right amounts, because the amount that your body needs is important. You don't want to give it too much and then, worry about toxicity levels or it affecting the bioavailability. Oops. Come back. Okay. And then the third important component is at the right time, because it turns out that your natural cycles that wax and wane during the day because of the daylight affects your body and how you absorb your nutrition. And so to optimize your bioavailability, those micronutrients need to be absorbed at a certain time. And so by having that time-wise delivery system, it makes it to where those micronutrients aren't competing with each other for absorption. If you take everything at the same time, it's just hard for you to absorb all of it, and your body doesn't know what to do with it all. So it really does support our bodies and our cells to optimize what our activators are already doing. So those micronutrients just help support our cells so that our other products work even better. So I love that. It's really everything working together to optimize our health. So, we didn't realize that we needed this product, but now that we have it, I'm really excited about it. The studies that they did actually showed, how this blend with this, time-wise nutrient delivery system, how it affects our existing products. And they actually showed that it increased glutathione expression and made our activators more effective. So I love that. The proof is in the pudding. So I'll share just a little bit about our, what is going on. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going the wrong way. I'll share a little bit about what I've noticed. And I've definitely noticed that I'm sleeping through the night better. Like I don't have little things that are waking me up, like having to go to the bathroom or the dog's barking or things like that. I've been able to sleep through the night better. And the one night that I forgot to take it, actually, I'll be honest, I was too lazy to get up. I was like, I'm already in bed. I'm not getting up. And I didn't take it. And sure enough, I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and then couldn't go back to sleep till 4. Which wreaked havoc on my day. And I was like, okay, never doing that again. I'm definitely taking it every night. But so I noticed that I sleep better and I wake up more awake, more ready to go. Like, I'm not just like, oh no, I don't want to get up. I don't want to roll. Like sometimes I just want to roll back over and go back to sleep when my alarm goes off. I've just definitely woken up more awake, I guess you could say. So I like that about it. After only a few days, I'm already noticing those changes. So I'm looking forward to what it does in a week or 2 or 3 or 4, over time. So, but some of the measurable results that people could feel that they measured was a 23% increase in mental energy, 27% increase in physical energy, 25% increase in alertness. Those all kind of go together. It's like one thing that affects another thing. 32% improvement in mood, 36% increase in the ability to relax at bedtime, 34% improvement in stress relief in the evenings, and 43% increase in that waking, refreshed feeling in the morning. And I definitely can feel that. So amazing results. And it's just really cool to hear the testimonials as time goes by. So I'm looking forward to it. And maybe at the end of the call, if you guys want to share, you can tell me your results and how you like it so far. All right, so here we go. Let's share our vision boards. Let me check. What time is it? Lost my phone. It's 12 after. Okay. All right. I'll make sure Eli keeps me in line so I don't go over. All right. So I wanted to share, I actually worked on my vision board and I was just, I just took everything off of my old one and just started from scratch because it's so hard when you work on one and you really like one. It's hard to take everything off and start over because some of your goals are still the same, but I think it's important to get that new slate and to start from scratch. So this is my vision board and I'll just go over just a few key things. I have it right here beside me. So sorry, I won't be, let me put it right here. So that way I'm not staring off into space. But I started with my family at the top because that's my why. So I kind of wanted my eye to go to there. And I love the quote, rejoice with your family in the beautiful land of life. And then to the left of that, I have, we are happy, we are thankful, and we are family. And of course I have nature. I wanted to put in there that calm to the core because that is definitely something I'd like to focus on. And I have those manatees in there for a couple of reasons. One, it's just reconnecting with nature. Two, they are calm and they are solid, like manatees are calm to the core. I feel like nothing budges them. They get along with everyone. They are the sweetest, kindest, gentle creatures in the world. So I felt like that kind of went with my calm theme and my like solid, steady theme. Like they always know where they're supposed to go. Like they seek the right temperature for themselves and their babies. They stay out of trouble. They get along with all creatures. I just love that about them. So that's why I have those manatees in there like front and center. I didn't mean to do that, but it just happened that way. And then I have evolve. I wanted to be for that to be a part of my theme. And travel means dreaming of what comes next. And I have this beautiful picture of the Amalfi Coast in Italy. And I stuck on there Italian because I'd like to learn Italian this year. I am Italian. I have an Italian citizenship. My father was Italian and I don't speak Italian. Like I can actually vote, but I can't even read the ballot. So that's a problem. So I thought, why not now? So anyway, that's kind of on my vision board. Fall in love right here on the left with activation, embracing change, fall in love with embracing ingenuity and constantly evolving. So just constant growth. And then fall in love with my work, working smarter. And then it kind of goes into our team, the beautiful people in our team, and it says it takes a team. And I did put in MC2 because I think that's around the equivalent of Pro 5. I'm not sure. So that's kind of my initial goal to kind of get there because I'm not balanced and I'm not really sure what my back office is going to look like March 1st. So I'm starting there. I did put my barn back on there. It's not top priority, but I put it on there anyway. Travel that makes a difference. Travel for me really emotionally makes a difference. It gives me a different perspective of the world and it just seems to ground me and help me realize what's important. And it just gives me a bigger view, meeting other people from other places and what life looks like for them. And it just kind of makes me realize it brings me closer to humanity. When you meet people that are different cultures from different places, it just gives you a bigger perspective. And I think it brings us brings me closer to all humans. So I kind of like that quote of travel that makes a difference, because I feel like we can make a difference in other people's lives. And also from a work standpoint, I feel like with our company, we can really reach all over the world. Understanding your inner genius, that had to do with the book that I read that was given to us at Pro 5 Summit. And it's just finding your zone of genius versus staying in your comfort zone. So I also had a quote about bodies and brains love change, because I do feel like we're in a transition here. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but there's definitely change on the horizon. And I felt like that kind of called out to me. One of the things that I thought was really cool was how Christy and I got together to do our vision boards, and my son, Eli, actually did them with us. And it was just so cool to see how the same magazines and the same content stood out to us in different ways, like different colors, different words, different themes. And so how, we are all looking at the same thing, but it affects us all differently and our perspective is different. So I just thought that was pretty remarkable. And I think, life is like that. We are definitely influenced by our thoughts and our backgrounds in what the world looks like. Let's see what else. Reignite your passion for practice. So all sorts of practice, my equine practice, my yoga practice, my LifeVantage work practice, everything's practice. So I just wanted to kind of reignite the fuel, the fire, the passion. And then on the left side, I have cellular interactions inside the cell. That's one of the wonderful things of hanging out with Christy and doing vision boards with her, is she has magazines with DNA and inside the cell and cellular interactions. So awesome sauce right there. Awesome stuff. It's right there underneath, our team and our LifeVantage work. I put that in there. And then the horse, that's actually my husband's horse, Glory, and his eye. And I just a good reminder of why I do what I do for a living. And bottom right is conquer the clutter. Conquer the clutter, less stress, organization, all that good stuff. So that is my vision board. Look how big it is. It's gigantic. And then on the right, I wanted to share this one with you because I have a distributor named Rebecca. If you guys know Rebecca, she is the sweetest, kindest, most wonderful human, who just deeply loves nutrition. Like, I have never seen passion like that before. She just absolutely adores helping people. And, at such a young age, I was so impressed with how much she knew about nutrition, how much she loved it, and how much more she wanted to learn. And she ended up studying to become a naturopath, and then got married and had a little baby. So life is super hectic for her. She's in the middle of moving. But I was so excited when I reached out to her and said, hey, did you make a vision board this year? And she said, you know what, I did. She said, I can't be on the call. They're like covered up in boxes, like trying to pack. They have a bunch of stuff leaving Thursday. So she sent me this. She sent me a picture of her vision board. And she wrote just a little excerpt for me to read. And it says, this is a new chapter of my life. I think this half-finished board is a great example of my life right now as a new mom of my sweet 9-month-old daughter. There are a lot of things that don't get finished or completed, but that's no excuse to not start something. This year has been exciting already and will continue to be. We have a move to Savannah, Georgia, and we'll look for a new home to buy, be closer to family and dear friends. My husband starts a new job, and Emma turns 1, and I will turn 30. I'd love to spend more time in the great outdoors, on the water, in the dirt, with a garden, and with my family. Also, that little quote, go with the flow, is something I'd like to be more diligent at. God has given me so much in this wonderful life. I want to be thankful and grateful for everything that he's given me, including the trials and the hardships. So I just love that. I loved how she shared her unfinished vision board. And that's okay. Like there can be blanks, there can be holes, and we can add to it later on. Um, and I just thought that was so sweet that she's like, you know what, it's okay that I have big holes and it's not finished, but that's not a reason to not start and not start, walking and taking those steps. That will lead her to the finished year, the finished product. So I just thought that was a really fun one to share. And then I was going to open the call to anybody else who would like to share their vision board or their thoughts about their vision board or anything that they're working on or want to share with us, or even just your product testimonial if you have one from the new Rise AM Reset PM. Let me see. How do I unshare? It doesn't say unshare. It just says new share. What's up with that? Oh, there it is. Stop share. There you go. I don't know why I always struggle. I just do. So, but if anybody wants to share anything, go ahead and unmute yourself. We have about 8 minutes. I see Christy giving me a thumbs up. What is going on? Oh, there's a chat. What's in the chat?
Go ahead, Carol.
Oh, Carol. Okay.
Oh, I was just going to say, I didn't know we were working on vision boards. So I don't know how I missed that memo, but that happens to me a lot. But you know what? I was on my phone and I have this app. Hang on, I'll have to find it. And it's called Freeform. And I have no idea how I got it. I have no idea when I got it. And I don't know how I can show it to you, but it's called Freeform. And so I can put pictures, I can find pictures, put them on here. So it's like I can make my own poster in this app. And it's so cool. And so when I realized you were doing this, I just started yesterday, but I found pictures that remind me of things. So like I had put out, I think a while ago, the little rock that said, what if everything you're going through right now is preparing you for a dream bigger than you can imagine? So that is on there. And then I have a picture of me with my family from England, and it says more family time. I have a picture of Jess and I and my little beagle Diesel at a rodeo, and I put traveling the rodeo road with my girl, and a picture of Scott and I on a trip for our 30th anniversary, and it just says lots of trips with my awesome guy. And then I did one that says no more house payment and celebratory emojis. And then a picture of a 4-horse Logan Living Quarters Select, so that when I'm on the rodeo road with my daughter, I will not bang my head on the ceiling and nearly kill myself trying to get down to the bathroom. And then I have, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, Joshua 24:15, because I want to go on missions and I want to do way more stuff to serve Jesus. And so that's all I have, but that I want to thank you guys for inspiring me. And even though it's just on my phone, I will probably send it to Walgreens or somewhere and get it printed as a poster when I'm finished.
That's perfect. You can put it as your screensaver on your phone too. So it
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love how specific and how you were already celebrating the things that you were going to accomplish. So that's so important, is to have those feelings, like you can feel being able to get up and go to the bathroom and not hit your head. You can feel those trips with your husband. So I love that. I love how specific you were and how, you have like those goals and you can already envision what it will be like. And I did love that quote on the rock. That was really sweet. Thank you for sharing that on our Facebook page. So, I can't wait to see it printed too. You guys, when you get done with them, you should add them as comments to this page. I'd love to see them. Anybody else want to share?
I can.
Okay.
So honestly, you guys, I did not plan to do like a diagram. I was just gonna slap stuff up there, whatever caught my fancy. I was just gonna slap it up there. But Alice was like, no, 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 you have to map it out. You have to say what you're gonna put where, what topic you're gonna have in each area. So I was like, okay, fine. So let me see if I can swap. Okay. So I have the little envelope that that I stuck all my clippings in, and it's really messy and it's really scribbly. But in the middle is magic and life and family, because I've had magic on my board now for a few years and I love that section and I'm keeping it. And then I too have organize and declutter section. And then down here is mindset and de-stress. And in this quadrant is a better diet and health and fitness. And then over here is the team, the LifeVantage business and culture. So let me see, I hope that there's enough light for you to see. It's a giant board, you guys. It's really giant. And I've gotten most of it filled up, but here is my, magic in life. And I stole a couple of wonderful quotes from Alice. This, rejoice with your family in the beautiful land of life. And I put that over the magical trees because I love nature. And I got family picture, and then my new 2 baby granddaughters, and of course, Bosun. That's family. Oh, and I remembered the quote, Ohana means family, because our family Discord channel that we have together is called Ohana. So I had to add that in. And I've still got Pro 7, okay? I've still got Pro 5 up here. I need to change those, but I did get the Evolve. And then I found this great dominate your environment with a horse on it. And so the horse is here on my fitness side. And then down here, conscious breath work and mindset reset. And I love this little quote. I always say solitude is sacred. It's where all the magic and transformation happens. And I really love solitude. It really refreshes me. I'm such an introvert. I think that that's all I really wanted to cover. Of course, I still got, my barn. I can't help but have the barn, even though it's not going to happen this year. But thank you, Alice, for the suggestion of mapping it out, because it really did help me gel my thoughts on it. And so I think it turned out better. I appreciate that suggestion.
Thank you. I'm glad that helped. I was really just buying some more time because Christy was done and she was putting all her stuff in her envelope and I wasn't done. And I was like, wait, I got to give her an assignment. I got to give Christy something else to do because she looks like she's walking out the door. I was bound
The
to
truth
determine.
comes out, you guys. The truth comes out.
Bound and determined to get it done. And I knew if I went home or if I went to another appointment or an emergency that it wouldn't get done. So I was like, no, you're not leaving yet because I'm going to lose motivation. But no, I did think that would be helpful to because once you get home, all of your thoughts from when you were cutting and, assembling and, finding everything. Once you get home and then you have your board and it's time to stick it on there, you no longer have you've lost your groove. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but I was just going to slap it up.
Yeah, but I think it's nice to prioritize. Like, I didn't mean for the manatees to be that big, but they just were, you know what I mean? But you kind of have to like think about what's going to be front and center, just so that you know where your priorities are. But all right, well, it's 9:31, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing your vision boards. If anybody else has anything else they'd love to add, feel free to jump on. We don't mind staying on a couple more minutes.
Can I share something that was really like, for me, it just solidified why I'm doing this. So my niece, who's 26, is disabled. She's like a 4 or 5-year-old. And my other niece just got married, and his parents moved to Lanzarote, which is one of the Canary Islands, and they're going out there in a couple of weeks. And so I was on the phone with them, and Molly said to me, "Are you coming to Lanzarote, Auntie Carol?" She didn't say it that clearly, but I said, "Oh no, sweetie, I'm sorry, I can't." And she went, "Oh, please." And it broke my heart because I can't go. But you know what? I want to be in a position where when she says, please, I can say, you know what? You bet. Let's come. And that just really hit me. Those are things, those are moments you never get back. I won't be able to go this time, but maybe next time she says, please, I can. So.
Oh, Carol, I feel that. I really do. Like it's not about the money, right? Like it's just about choices. It's about the freedom to make the choices that make a difference. And I mean, Christy said this to me the other day. I'm like, "Oh, it's just money." And she's like, "But money's kind of like oxygen, like you've got to have it." And I'm like, oh, like you don't want to think about it that way, but we are unfortunately restricted and tied when we don't have extra, so I feel you. It really does give you choices, and it gives you the ability to make a difference, in different ways. So, oh, I hope that we can get there, and we can get there quickly.
Yeah.
So
we will.
I'm with you.
I love that. Alice, what a great call. And Carol, that's one of those moments that it's always going to stick with you, I feel like. Like I hear, like it's when you listen to leaders that get up on stage, there's always just like this one moment that might just not even seem like significant to so many people, where it's just like one sentence, one little thing that just makes you like, wow, I just see that moment with you. I think I heard someone else talking about like her son that was just asking for a pair of tennis shoes one day, and like she's just like, oh, they're like $90, like we can't afford those tennis shoes, like put them back. And like that stuck with her for so long. She's like, I don't want to have to tell my son he can't have his tennis shoes, like it was just one of those things where it's like, it was one of those, like, I can't do it, but then later it just stuck with her. And then it became like a huge motivator, for her. So anyway, that's so sweet and beautiful though. And I want you to be able to go and see her. That's awesome. So, but anyway, I still have to do a vision board, but I'm busy making doggy sweaters.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all, I'm selling out of my hats. I'm selling them at the clinic, and I'm donating part of the proceeds to this rescue group that we work with there. And they're flying off the shelves. My hands, I'm like getting like, thank God I'm on Protandim, or if I lose my ability to do surgery and crochet, put me out to pasture. I'm done.
Well, we need everything here. It was -2 this morning. When I got home and walked my dog, it was 10 degrees.
I still need to send you your hat, Carol.
10 degrees. Don't worry about me.
And you know what? This might fit your baby. I'm trying to think, how much does he weigh?
He will not wear it.
Oh,
He has a coat, and it's like a wrestling match to try and get the thing on him. He hates it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's me that freezes. He's okay.
Yeah. Well, one of these days I'm gonna make that vision board, you guys.
I know. That's why I was saying, I think the only way we'll get you to do one is if you actually crochet it.
You're gonna
Get that app, that Freeform. That is
I
awesome.
know.
It
I
took me
know.
like 10 minutes to do that stuff. It was awesome. I was like,
That is
this is
awesome.
so cool.
Alice, you're just gonna have to come and kidnap me and trap me in a room and not let me leave. Kind of like you gave Christy a task. That's how it's gonna have to be. I mean,
Well, actually, Christy's the
But I
one who
love it.
made me, yeah, Christy's the one who was like, okay, what time, what day, let's do it. So thank goodness for her, because she's the one who instigated and made it happen. So, and I'm so
Aw.
glad. I love my vision board, and I'm so
I
glad
love
we
it
took the
too.
time.
It's beautiful. I love the shape.
Yeah, that was actually like a not a chalkboard, a cork board, and then I put it in the cork board.
I love it.
So, well, thank you guys. Thank you for jumping on the call, and good luck with your own vision boards. I can't wait to see everybody's vision boards. I'd love for you guys to share them in the comments and just put a few words of, the highlights and what's important to you. And just remember that we are visual people. And so when you have your goals and the things that you want to do and you want to accomplish and you want to have in your life on something that you can see every day, it just prepares you for the future and all the things that you want to fill it up with. So love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and don't forget to take your reset PM. Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.